Hey, how's it going? Malo lava le soifua. Talo for lava. As you know, I'm Mr. Ponyu, and this week is Le Vaiaso Le Nganganga Samoa, which means it is Samoan Language Week. And usually I put something up on shoot notices, but I thought this time I would actually say it to you so you could give it a go. So here's some ways that you can sound Samoan. They're not really words that we say, but they're things that we do when people do funny things. So you might say, ha'e. And a'e is like when someone does something stupid and you're like, what are you doing? So you would say, ha'e. The other way that you might sound Samoan is you might say, aya. And that means, I reckon, I totally agree with you. So that's when you'd be listening to someone gossiping, you're at the door and you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then you might say, Aya, in that knowing sound. The other way where you might sound surprised or shocked, lots of Samoans would say, oh boy, and that's like shocked, surprised. So those are some ways that you can sound Samoan. Give it a go. Good luck. Talofa, malo. So there's lots of ways to say hello in Samoan, just like there's heaps of ways to say it in Te Reo. So you might say to your friends, maro, and that just means hello or hi. You might say like a really nice hello, which is ta'alofa lava, which means a big hello, a nice greeting. You could also say malo soifua, which is a really special and important hello that you say to important people. Another way you might say it in the morning is you might say manguia kaiao, which is good morning literally. So give those a go. Tarofa, malo soifua. Right, I thought I would teach you how to ask how you are. So in Te Reo Māori, you might say, ke te pehe a koe? And in Samoan, when you say, whaangangu, it is wa mai oi. So it is o wa mai oi. And a short way you might say is wa mai. And you say it in that way, not like a robot. Don't sound like a robot when you speak to someone. Don't sound like this. Oh, wa mai oi. You don't sound silly. Or, wow, mate, you want to say it properly, okay? So when you're asking someone how are they, you will say, wa mate oi, or you might say, wa mate. And the way to respond is like in Te Reo, because in Te Reo, you might say, oh, hia moi o, which is, I feel sleepy. And in Samoan, it's pretty much the same, except we use an F sound. So you would say, e fia moi. So that means I'm sleepy. Another way you might respond is if you're hungry. Now in Te Reo Māori, you might say, oh, here, kai, which means I want to eat something. And in Samoan, whangangu, when you say it, you would say, oh, whia e. So that means I want to eat. And if you are really cold, because it is a bit cold at the moment, in Te Reo Māori, you might say, e makariri au as a response. But in Samoan, you would say makalili. So you can say with the R or you can say with the L. So that's kind of the difference between Te Reo Māori and Samoan. We use Fs in Samoa and Te Reo Māori use Hs. Okay, good to go. So I've taught you how to say hello and how are you. I've even taught you some really silly ways to sound Samoan. I'm now going to teach you how to say goodbye. So normally people say tō whāsoifua, which is like a really polite, proper way to say goodbye. So it's tō whāsoifua. It's literally, it means a good goodbye. Another way you might say goodbye is a real short way, and you might just say fa, and that's with the fa, so it's just fa. And that's just a short slang way to say goodbye. Lots of Samoans like to be cheeky and say fala ia pai pai, which is a really silly half Samoan, half English way to say goodbye, but I'll teach you that way anyway because it's kind of silly. So it goes fala ia pai pai. So bye bye obviously, but we do it with P's. Falaia is just a longer way to say fa. Right, give those all a go. Tō whāsoifua. Whale ia, pai pai.